Afghan Star is more than just a television talent show. Those taking part risk their lives. The fourth season of the show drew to its thrilling conclusion tonight in Kabul, watched by millions who phoned in to vote for their effulgent stars of the contest. Tonight, a documentary about last year's series premieres in London. Our Foreign Affairs correspondent Jonathan Miller reports.
It's one of those formats that's not lost in translation. Pop Idol, X Factor, Afghan style. 11 million of them tuning in on Nowruz New Year weekend, hoping power cuts won't stop this exercise in popular democracy. An SMS voting frenzy in the final of the fourth season of Afghan Star. Top prize, fame, and a fortune of $5,000. Tonight's final in Kabul coincides with the premiere in London of a film documenting last year's controversial Afghan Star. Yup, all those cringy scenes we know and love, the crooners and the Simon Cowells, although the judges aren't that cruel. The show drew 2,000 contestants from across Afghanistan, 3 of whom were women. The film focuses on the stories of 4 finalists. Amazingly, 2 of them are female. There's rakish Tajik Rafi from Mazar-e Sharif, who's a bit of a ladies' man and gets a blessing from his local imam. Hamid, the Hazara boy from Bamiyan. Lema, a Pashtun from Kandahar, who claims the Talibs vote for her. And Satara from Herat, a modern girl, and a little too modern for most, it turns out. Satara was voted off the show, but in her final song, she pushed back her scarf, pushed back the boundaries, and found herself a little out of step with the mullahs.
It was just the most electrifying moment I've sort of ever witnessed, really. You could just feel the ripples of tension and sort of excitement crossed with danger at that moment.
Satara was forced into hiding, evicted from her flat, and branded a whore. Satara's okay. The show went on in the capable hands of Afghan Star's host Daud Siddiqui, a former undercover TV repairman from Taliban days, who became the most famous man in the country. But the controversy didn't end there. The documentary of the show picked up 2 awards at the Sundance Film Festival in America 2 months ago. Daud flew in, shared the stage, and got a standing ovation.
Thank you, Sundance, and long live Afghanistan. Thank you.
Afghan people is not different from other peoples. Everyone is same in the world. And also our young generation have a lot of dreams, hopes to make a good country.
But Daud's dream was the American dream. Shortly after this interview, the star of Afghan Star disappeared.
We all assumed that Dawood would be on the plane to Afghanistan. 2 days later, he still hadn't arrived. It has become apparent now, finally, that he isn't going back, and we can only assume that he's seeking political asylum in America.
Omid Nezami, a steward on Afghanistan's Ariana Airlines and a contestant in last year's show, found himself tonight's host. The owner of Tolo TV is furious that Daud did a runner. But more and more Afghans, athletes, even diplomats are defecting abroad. Afghanistan is back on the brink again. Following the Satara controversy, the government's now banned all dancing on TV. Echoes of Taliban rule. The Talibs still blow up DVD shops, but tonight they failed to stop 1/3 of Afghanistan's population tuning in.
Tonight's main news then, George Galloway